Okay, that's how you doing, folks. Okay, I don't use Facebook because I understand that it is a government program that we pay our tax dollars for the government to design this program. And then they got scared that releasing it or asking the public to sign up for something created by the CIA would not look good for people. So they give it to a private company who goes ahead and uses it to gather your information and then sell your information. And instead of giving you any of the money, he goes ahead and keeps it all for himself, buys a big piece of land, kicks out everyone, so all of the native Hawaiians don't have access to the land. Yeah, goes ahead and your information is out there. They know more about you than you know about you, and they're not sharing that information with you. So you give them all your private information. They know all this information about you. They know your buying habits, your eating habits. They know how much advertisers pay for them, that type of targeted information, and they go ahead and they will sell it to the advertisers. They make millions of dollars, and you get nothing. Wait a minute. What part of this sounds fair to you? Why are you giving your information to them for free and you're not getting any money for it? Why are you paying for a cell phone when they can go ahead and have ability to track your location? They know what you're doing. Google has a phone. Yeah, it looks like it's really good pricing, but now Google had your location and they have your voice conversation. They can take how you sound and replicate that onto an Android copy and have it answer the phone as a Google. You know why? I'm just really confused why we don't have 1,000 copies of ourselves. You know, the Democrats want to. Okay, never mind. Okay, the Democrats were the original starters of the KKK. They founded, no, the original founders of the KKK. They had slavery until Abraham Lincoln go in ahead and took their slaves away. Now, they don't have slaves. Now they're just controlling everyone. You know, their slaves are people that are willing to work for for them for very little, even though they're multi-millionaires. We're gonna tax the millionaires and billionaires. But I remember seeing on the internet a bunch of billionaires were talking. Oh, we pay 17% in taxes because of all of our write-offs, which the middle class cannot get. The upper middle class, the more money you have, the more write-ups you get, and stuff like that. And the lower taxes you end up paying, the bigger your company is, the lower your taxes. We need a flat tax for everyone. Why are we judging people how much money they make, how much money they make in the future? What we need to do is right now, animals and illegal aliens have more rights than Americans. You know, if you're a legal alien, it's harder to get in trouble with the law. If you're a legal resident, it's a lot easier. They expect you to be super good, even if you have a mental breakdown. You know, you have to follow all the base rules, super. But if you're a little alien, you don't have to follow these rules. Or if you're an animal, you don't have to follow the rules. You can go ahead. You have more protection by the government over. We don't want to damage this fishing area, so we're gonna dump all of this drinking water into the ocean and complain that we have no water here in California, because the Democrats are pouring it into the water to save some fish that doesn't do anything. And yeah, as part of nature, part of wilderness, it was created. The the whole You're trying to tell me I have to believe that an asteroid brought life through our atmosphere, you know, and we evolved from there. I have an easier time believing. And the whole evolution thing, I can understand because viruses evolve. But you know what happened? We created the virus to start with, and then it evolves. So for evolution to take place, you need to have creation. You know, the Christian religion is a religion which makes more scientific sense than this religion of evolution. And the Big Bang, I can kind of watch for electricity just blowing and exploding for no reason. Okay, but that's the only thing I've ever seen that could be a possible explosion. Evolution, the only time I've seen it is when we create a virus, it evolves into something we cannot control. So I have an easier time believing in scientific creation than I do this religion that they try to teach you at school about we came in an asteroid. You know, yeah, maybe it's easier to believe that the beginning part of life was put here and it evolved, and then it was hijacked by an alien or god or whatever, and then was modified to make sure that the DNA had the ability to learn and understand God. But what will happen is what happened on Mars. They're not giving you all of the information. And the only way I know how to get the information is if we force the government to give us copies of ourselves. The government wants to spy on us. Well, I want to spy on myself. I want to know everything about me. I don't want to have to go try to memorize stuff. I hate memorizing all of this different information. I hate paying private companies to keep track of stuff. Why does the government provide me the ability to access a supercomputer where I can have copies of myself, keep track of my information, copies of myself, make sure that I'm safe, copies of myself, know what is going on around me? Why do I pay for a cell phone? So that private company can record it. Why do people pay for a life log? So that private companies can go ahead and why do people pay for a Ring doorbell so private companies can look over your public area in front of your house? Why don't you have your own personal copy of yourself looking over that? Why are you paying another company to look over you and watch you? You cannot trust other companies. You can trust yourself more than you can trust a private company to do the right thing. We have learned that they will do the wrong thing. it's more and more obvious. You know, the only way we could go ahead and we know that we wouldn't have to worry about if we lower the minimum wage to 10 cents an hour, but increase the copies you control to 1,000 copies. You have 1,000 versions of yourself. Imagine if you give them all to work at different jobs. You have store or corporate discounts everywhere from your job. Yeah, copies are making 10 cents, but you're getting you get an employee discount everywhere you go. You can work at an auto company. You answer the phone and help them out. You can be as long as they have internet, you can be there. You have the computer and you can talk to someone over the computer. How do you know that's a real person? How do you know that there's not a copy of a real person on the phone that you're looking at? You know, uh, you have to assume it's a real person. Well, why don't we have 1,000 copies of ourselves? That way we can go ahead and we can have 1,000 jobs all at the same time. Why are we giving money to Facebook? We should answer the questions on the webpage of LifeLog and go ahead and get paid. Well, thank you very much. Have a good day, all. Bye.